You're listening to KUHS Denver with DJ Jess. It's 2:30 here in the Mile High City, so you know what that means. We got a very special guest in the studio today, Mr. Dave Lucero Jr. Say hello to everyone, Dave.
Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing out there?
That's what we like to hear. And then, of course, we got the man himself, Mr. Henry Archuleta, in the studio with me. We are live right now streaming at KUHSdenver.com. Tell him, Henry, let him know what's up.
Oh, yes, it's great to be on with Jesse Rochelle. I nicknamed him Jesse Rochelle. DJ Jess has been our top DJ since we opened up. When he got here, he says, yeah, I'll do this. And ever since then, it's been on fire. So, Denver, we want to say we love you. And the world, we want to say we loved you. We went up on Facebook and telling everybody we love you. We've never seen such kind of action in our server in a long time. Ain't that right, Jesse? You went up there, you took a look and said, Jesus. It's
Yeah,
like
yesterday was the day, and that's when we really saw it really shoot up, you know?
thousands and thousands of people are listening to us around the world. If you want to get on www.kuhsdenver.com, please do so right now. You get a live video stream. We've got Dave Lucero Jr. He is the offspring of somebody very famous that we used to know back in the day from the Jamaica Band. I had a privilege of being around his father, and it was just one of the most exhilarating experiences I could ever had. We used to always promote Jamaica. We just had a malfunction on our video stream. That's due to excessive logins. They must like Mr. Dave Lucero here. He must be popular. Must
he
be
dressed
all the...
right for the camera today.
Oh yeah,
too,
look at him. He
man.
looks sharp.
Yeah, making us look bad.
I was telling him earlier, I says, come on, you don't know how to handle all that good looks. Let me just give me some here, you know. I'm getting all viejito and shit. Whoops, did I
Oh,
it's allowed. FCC don't cover it.
True that.
So we're going to start with you, Dave. We're going to talk to you about what inspired you into your musical career, what got you going, and what you did to, inspire yourself to, get your music going. When did you start playing? When did you start doing your thing?
I'd say it started at a young age, probably 6, 7. Jamaica used to practice in the basement.
And how old are you now? Like 9? Okay. I mean, I was telling him that earlier because he looks so darn young, and to me, you really do. You look very young. So, at a very young age, you started doing this, and so how did it transpire from there?
It went from being inspired by them at a young age. Like I used to just want to grab the cowbell and jump in with the band at practice, and fill in on percussion. I'd lay in the drummer's kick.
Wednesday evening, and we've been doing dedications and shout outs, and yesterday my whole entire show was dedicated to him, and played some of his songs that he used to sing, and we're just having a good time remembering him, but then again we're just remembering him the best we could.
And what's nice about this, Jesse lived right directly behind my brother, so
so you got to see him a lot,
all the time, and so we were always cracking up. So we grew up together more or less. So years and years and years, and so he's touched a lot of lives, a lot of people, and you're going to see how many people's lives he touched. Just like JT Trujillo, Jimmy
Exactly.
was another big one. There's a lot of big ones in town.
Pursue it the way I pursue it now. So.
We're having a lot of video feed.
They like it, man. They want to see us in the studio.
Which means that there is lots of logins. It's at 100%, which means we're turning over close to 5,900 people logging in simultaneous. We are simulcast, and that's why we're having so much video feed and audio feed going out. If you're listening to us on our app, you're getting tons of logins here. Now our video stream is directly on the website, but it is pushing 100%. Probably because we have Mr. Dave Lucero in the house talking about, when he first got started, he got to be right there in front of his father, the Jamaica Band. And we're going to kind of touch on one little thing here. Jesse, we have to say that they're still there. Everything's okay because, like I said, there's lots of people logging. That's the only time we lose our stream, when excessive login. So stay put with us. We're going to continue on with Mr. Dave Lucero. We're limited on time, only 30 minutes to jam his whole life history to 30 minutes. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, basically, after being inspired by groups like Earth, Wind & Fire and Jamaica, I started playing keyboards at age 14, and was like in jazz band at Rishel and stuff like that in Padre Islands, Texas, and had a couple songs on the air. One of them was on like 64 stations, so that was pretty good and stuff. But nothing ever came out of it. It was like an independent record deal. So, and then I ended up getting back in the live band things again, and I've always been a writer and a producer. So there's been a couple times where I took a few years off from playing live and just did my own stuff and wrote and put my own musical energy out there, I guess, so to say. So
And you brought some of that music for us today so we could check it out and hear you.
yeah, it's funny that you say that. The song that the original that you just played was I wrote all the words and all that, but my son he produces the music and
So he's a producer
mixes.
too, huh?
Yeah,
Damn.
he comes up with
Yeah.
chords and all that stuff. I mean, I do too, but I find him being my biggest inspiration now, and he's 20 years old, so
Mhm.
you just never know. I mean, he was blessed. He's like to me, he's like a Stevie Wonder type talent. I mean, he could play.
He has that gene. It's
Yeah.
that Lucero gene.
See, check it out. Now, you check it out now. It started with Dave Lucero Jr., Dave Lucero the third.
Mhm.
Now, how did we see it into the future? I mean, you never know. There's going to be a serious breakout going on here. Maybe your son's going to do it. Who knows? I don't know if I'll be around to even get to be in this radio station, TV station, to witness it, bring him in here. We should have brought him in here.
Just brought him
Because
on, man.
he's taking it all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's taking it all and chasing the dreams, taking it all in Jamaica. Dave Lucero is popping, and so he probably didn't know half the time I'd be over there checking out their band. I would always take pictures and share them all over Facebook. But chasing the
Mr. Art
Art
Martinez.
Martinez.
Art Martinez has been around a long time. We were hoping Artie would come in. He was supposed to be in here with Chase, don't you remember? But
Yeah, he was sitting with his real estate agent, they said.
that's
Excuses.
Yes. Okay, Dave, tell us more about this next song that we're going to play. Where did this come from? How did Soul Society? I used to watch it on. You put it up there on Facebook. It's a nice group. People all over would share it and reshare it. Tell us about it.
Actually, that one is kind of one of my personal songs. I wrote that one pretty much all on my own. I had my brother come and help me on the vamp on the end of that one. I also got twin brothers, Damon and Dion, that are also part of Jamaica. And just before Chasing the Dream, we had it. And I love playing with Art and those guys. And just every one of those guys always has has something for you musically. Something that you could be inspired by, or something you could learn, or just a way they go about their business and stuff like that. But yeah, music's definitely it's just as much a part of my life now as my day job. So
Absolutely. And Chase has nothing but the utmost respect for you. We had him in here and he was calling you and Art his brothers. So wherever Chase goes, you guys would go with him too. So that was good to hear from him. So this next one is called Break of Dawn by
for a minute, especially I got a lot of friends that might not go to the nightclubs to hear me live. So it's good to be able to share some of your original music with some of those people that ain't going into the going out kind of thing. So
That was a good song. Did you think so, Jesse?
Absolutely, and it fit perfect, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of my show. Today's Sexy Saturday for some reason.
Yeah.
Paul had it, going with his grown folks music. I got a couple good ones in there, and now Dave's following up, man. So it just fit perfect within this playlist today. So thank you for that, Dave.
Okay, so I don't want to. It's funny because we don't want to see all these texts you keep getting, Jesse. Oh,
Shoot, my phone's on the charger now.
Oh,
Randy and Rick were saying, because they go to your house for rehearsal.
yeah. So we're back up online.
We're back up. We love you guys for tuning in, but quit taking us down.
Yes. So you're listening to KUHS Radio TV Denver. We started off early with a live video stream for Lenny's Sports Talk Show. Started real early at 8:40. Was that 8:40? 8:50.
and right now I'm kind of like keyboard / lead vocals, but I eventually see myself going to the front and being a front man and let somebody else cover the keyboards, like my son possibly coming up here in the future. He'll be 21 in one more year, so when that happens, who knows? I know for sure I do want to play with my son. So and also I have my brothers.
Things happen, things go wrong.
But that's why you get the younger generation and the new generation to appreciate what you've done and the music that you listen to so they could carry it out, you know.
And that's right. This is the reason of www.kuhsdenver.com and Music Alive Show. And I created this Music Alive Show so we can present some of these fantastic Denver musicians that have the most awesome capabilities.
That's my thing, and right now I'm kind of like keyboard slash lead vocals, but I eventually see myself going to the front and being a front man and let somebody else go. So actually, that no one does it better than me was him and I and my brother had a song contest, the three of us, to see, you know, who's would do better, I guess, on Facebook, and my son whooped us. So.
And did you, you know, you're playing with Chasing the Dream now. You take your keys everywhere.